Hello, welcome to your Friday. This is week 34. It's the 4th day of September 2020. Where did this summer go? We're coming into fall, and it seems like I didn't even experience summer. I have to say, if you live in Illinois, we had some amazing weather this summer. A couple of bad storms, a couple of really hot days, but for the most part, we had beautiful weather. I'm thankful for that today. I hope you are too. Anyone who lived in any other state, I hope you had a good summer as well. Can't wait for fall, the leaves to change. My dad used to say there's no beating the four seasons. He's right. As much as I'd like to live in Florida, Illinois has been pretty good to me. I know you're looking at my watermelon shirt today. I'm wearing it because at Alpaca I wore my pineapple shirt, and I got tons of comments. I didn't really expect it, but it was kind of cool. So today I thought, gotta break out the watermelon shirt. It's gonna get colder soon, and I haven't worn this much this summer, but I love it. Any comment on this shirt is welcome. Truly, it is. If you think it's ridiculous, that's a beautiful thing. Last week, I talked about service to God, service to others. The week before, I talked about gifts. After last week's video, I got a lot of comments that put gifts and service in the same sentence, and it really made me think. A lot of comments about being able to serve others with your gifts. I started to think about it, and I started to think about my ability with music. It's a gift given from God, and when I share it, that's a service. So as simple as it may seem to you, I want to say thank you for helping me put those two words together. It really means a lot to me, as does anyone who watches my videos and comments or hits the like button. Thank you. My shout out's going to blow you away today. Here's the reason why I'm saying this today. Because sometimes I get very frustrated or disappointed in certain professions. And when I do that, I have to look at the positive angle of that profession or that job or career. I'm talking about politicians today. Many of us are very disappointed. Their approval rating is between 20 and 22% overall, which is horrible. Yet they go to their jobs and they run for re-election. I know a few politicians, and they're very good people. There are a few of them in the media that really take a hit and do goofy things. We all know. But they do a difficult job. And I want to say thanks to them. There are a couple I'm thinking about in particular who are local politicians that I appreciate. When I get frustrated, again, I have to try and find a positive spin. So, if you know a politician, reach out to them. Say, hey, thanks. I appreciate what you do. Today I'm going to talk about sincerity. Sincerity, being sincere. Today I think sincerity has gotten away from a lot of us, and the best example is when you see someone and you go, hey, how's it going? Do you really mean it? Do you really care how they are? Or when someone says to you, how's it going? Good, you? How many times do we do this? Yet it's very important that we are sincere. When we ask someone, how are you? We need to care. And I think a lot of this nation has gotten away from it, myself included. It's not a bad thing. It's just that I run through my life at 150 miles an hour. And sometimes I just make the comment. Many other times, though, I really want to know how someone's doing. If someone holds a door for you, look them in the eye and say, thank you. Have a good day. Far too many people don't say thanks. They don't appreciate. And on this Friday, I'm going to ask us to think about it from our point of view. Found a definition that I'm not crazy about, but I'm going to read it to you because the next one will really make you understand why I'm reading the first one. This comes from Oxford Languages. Sounds pretty heavy duty, right? The quality of being free from pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy. That whole definition gets away from me. There's many definitions that speak to us. and some that are just a bunch of words put together. I'm not saying the definition isn't true or accurate, but the one I found from Wikipedia is awesome. And it reads, sincerity is the virtue of one who communicates and acts in accordance with the entirety of their feelings, beliefs, thoughts, and desires in a manner that is honest and genuine. I like everything about that definition because it speaks to pretty much everything, doesn't it? Feelings, beliefs, thoughts, desires, and in an honest and genuine way. I love that definition. So I started looking a little bit further, and I found something called 8 Ways to Be a Sincere Person. I'm not going to read through all of them, but I'm going to hit a couple of the heavies. And this comes from a site called Amerikanki.com. That's spelled AMERIKANKI.com. So the first point on this is realize that sincerity comes from the heart. Whatever you say or do, it is really important to mean to say or do it. Just like I said, hey, how's it going? Instead of, hey, how are you today? Right? Or someone says to you, hey, how you doing? You know what? I'm looking forward to the weekend, but I'm here. Even if you say that, it's sincere, right? The next one, be genuine. If you're going to have a conversation with someone, care about them. And I don't mean anyone in particular, but there are so many times I might be talking to someone and they're on their phone, right? Or they're looking through a magazine or any number of things. I don't want to be that person. I want to be the person who pays attention to you when we're talking. That's genuine. Number 3, do good without reward. When I talked about kindness or doing service for others, do we always put the other person's needs or wants or desires before ours? Or do we do them just to feel better about ourselves? I've done both. I know I have. So I'm not like trying to accuse anybody. But when you think about the other person first, and then you get a good feeling because of it, it's awesome. Okay, let's see. Use positive affirmations. How many times have I said to try and turn things into a positive? And a few people have reminded me, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Just like a lot of times in my videos, I say, if you want to make a comment and you disagree with me, at least be kind about it, right? So be positive. Say only the truth, okay? Hey, you look really great today. People know if you don't mean it, don't they? They can see through it. I know I can. I'm sure you can too. So say only the truth. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, right? I'm only gonna do 1 or 2 other ones. This one kind of really hits hard. Understand that sincerity can expose you. How many times have you been talking to someone and you feel you kind of well up? I mean, this really means something to me. People see that as well. They know when you're speaking from the heart. But you have to understand, it may show a soft side of you. Be prepared. The last one I'm going to say is, don't polish your responses. And I know every one of us does this. We're going to have a conversation with someone, right? And we always think what we're going to say, how we're going to justify, how we're going to respond. But when you're being sincere, it can't be polished. People are a lot smarter than we sometimes give them credit for. At any rate, sincerity. If you would today, take a minute and think about it. Look somebody in the eye, ask them how they're doing, and really care. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, a fantastic week next week. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Stop.